Hello everybody, Brad Pointer here, and today I want to talk about yesterday's eclipse. It was pretty cool. I tried to video it, but I didn't have any filters or anything because I've just got the little flip video camera that's like all old and silly now. So I didn't really get any good video of it. I've got the footage, but it's just like, oh look, there's the sun. It doesn't even look like anything different about it. Uh, but working at the school, one of the teacher's husbands came up and gave me a pair of glasses uh, so I could view it. And in between my lunchroom duties, when I went in there to help with trash and the tables and getting everything cleaned up after all the lunches were done, we'd go outside and look up, and it got dark. The footage of the darkness, I may throw that in somewhere. I don't know.
All right, look how it. I mean, I know it may not translate well, but look how freaky the sunlight is right now because of the eclipse. This is just a minute or so after the peak. But one thing to notice is shadows. Look at the weird double shadow kind of thing going on there. It's so strange. Everything just looks really, really odd out here. It's unusual for middle of the day, shadows almost vertical, and it being this like twilight brightness out here. The good news is it's cooled down quite a bit. But anyway, I thought that this would be cool to show you guys.
Just trying to look, see it and everything. Sky was pretty clear. There were a few little assorted clouds that passed through, but nothing big. Nothing that obscured really anything for any length of time. And we had I think it was 95% eclipse here in the hills of Arkansas. So it was pretty cool. It's the second one that I've seen. First one was back in 1979, and I was actually in school at that time, so it's been a while since that happened. But it was neat. I think a lot of people were disappointed. Didn't really, they were thinking that it was going to get like nighttime dark, and it really didn't. People who had a lot of cloud cover experienced it. Looking at my Facebook feed, there were a lot of pictures, a lot of cool shadows, of all the little crescent shadows that were popping up all over the place. But basically, it was pretty cool. Uh, another uh, another interesting thing is, people used to be scared of eclipses. They didn't. There were a few cultures that had mapped them out and could tell you, like the Mayans. The Mayans could probably tell you the eclipses that were happening 100 years from now, just because they had the solar system, or at least the stars in the sky and the moon and the sun and all of the patterns. They had all that mapped out. I mean, that's where the Mayan calendar comes from. Is they had all these celestial events that they could predict with pretty extreme accuracy for what is it, essentially like maybe a Stone Age or Bronze Age culture. It was pretty cool. Uh, but a lot of people, it was just came up unexpected, and all of a sudden in the middle of the day it got dark. And of course they knew better than to look at the sun. They weren't stupid, but they'd see the shadows, and some of course did look up and see what was going on, and they were like, we're all going to die. And so a lot of bad events happened, and people are like, oh, it was because of the eclipse. Well, yeah, but it was because of people's reaction to the eclipse, and not anything that the eclipse actually did to them. It didn't make them crazy or anything like that. So Anyway, I just wanted to get on and talk about that briefly. I may throw some of the footage from yesterday in just to, say, look, it's a big bright spot. And the only part is the darkness. It wasn't super dark, I mean, it wasn't like nighttime. It wasn't even really twilight, but it was just really strange, to see shadows like you see it at 1 o'clock, noon, on the ground, and it still be that kind of darkness. So I'll probably throw some of that in here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, then like it, and I will catch you on the spatula side. Peace. Hey everybody, I'm jumping back in here because I wanted to show you the clouds that we've got rolling today. Over here, everything's fine. Looks all pretty and nice. A few little fluffy clouds, but over here, as you can see, it just kind of gets gnarly. Got some storminess coming in. This is a good little vantage point up here. I've got a few minutes before I need to be at the school, so I thought I'd stop and just show you these beautiful but gnarly looking clouds. They're moving pretty quickly to the south, so it looks like we're going to get stormed on today. But that's alright. It's not the first time, is it?